Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Cutters of Strahd. Uh, so far named Book Clubs and Burgomasters. Uh, it has been a while since we played, and we are down a Courtney right now because life, I guess. I don't know. Um, but it's been a while since we've joined this intrepid group. Last time that we were all here together, we had some things happening in a town called Valecki. Ramos is slowly but surely fixing a roof to an inn for some money. I don't remember how much money I offered to give him because it's been so long since we played.
You didn't?
I'm pretty sure I offered him something. I know some free room and board. Maybe some gold on top of it. I don't fucking remember. Fela actually had like a little one-off episode where I just have yet to actually upload that to anywhere because I didn't stream it. We just recorded it. Where she had the, as we call it, we dubbed it Fela's Magical Shopping Adventure. And
All she really did buy was names on a map.
Yeah, she bought a map that give.
I didn't even get a map. I just got the names.
Look, people in Valecki are assholes.
Yeah. Yeah.
She bought a map of the cool underground clubs in the area.
Yeah. There's this cool techno club, like as if we're in the early '90s. There may be vampires there. We may be going into Blade territory. Who knows?
Yeah, walking to club, be like.
Yeah. But she also learned of that it's something that the other players have not learned yet. But she learned some stuff about the Burgomaster, which she can share whenever we start.
Oh, she's gonna share it immediately when she regroups.
I figured as much. But she also learned about a book club that meets on a weekly basis here in town. Because why not?
Well, I mean, she does like reading, so.
Is it a saucy book club?
I mean, they read all sorts of smut.
Oh, hey, we forgot about the toy shop adventure.
You also met Blinsky.
Blinsky.
Yeah, there's some things that happen during your magical shopping adventure that you just
Yo, there's a toy shop?
There's a toy shop in town.
Where? I need to go right now.
Just south
if you're good, we'll go there, but only if you behave.
Let me see. Where's my areas of Valecki? Because Blinsky, he has like, how does he had like some weird accent like built into his speech. It's like, welcome friends to House of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles are brought to bargain prices. And it's written into his fucking like speech to like add like the Y's into like welcome to give that the welcome type fucking accent, and I think it's hilarious and I love it, and nothing bad better not happen to fucking Blinsky, or I'll personally go and slap the writers of this module if anything bad happens to him.
I'm pretty sure he's not a major character.
Doesn't matter. He's my new favorite character.
First thing Rohan does is he totally goes, finds a nice little secluded spot inside of town, casts silent image in the sky, makes a giant eye look like it's opening and like looking around the town.
We'll get to actually you being able to play stuff in a moment. Yeah, it's like it even says like in quotes like to find the clockwork masterpiece and deliver. I think it's hilarious. Anyway, but yeah, you met Blinsky. Also in town, you guys have while Saria's not here right now, she and the siblings of Irina and what the fuck is his name? Ismark. They need to speak to the Burgomaster. Irina is refusing to because she believes that she needs to travel with you folk, and Ismark's not having any of that shit.
You know, I was wondering about that. Like, how will that work out if she were to come with us? Just an extra NPC.
Essentially. She may or may not have her own reactions to things that you guys see.
She's like definitely a good chef.
But yeah. But that's where we left off. With a shopping adventure, Rohan causing mischief throughout town, and Ramos fixing a roof. The roof is not on fire. You do not need to let that motherfucker burn. That's right.
I mean, that can be easily solved, but...
That can be easily solved. A roof on fire. So let's jump into things. Fela, you would probably... It's getting close to like noon.
Mm-hmm.
Which is when everyone wanted to leave to head to the Burgomasters.
Mm-hmm.
Or the people that are going anyway. And you are just getting back from your little hour or two long shopping excursion.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening? Ramos is on the roof still, by the way.
Yeah. Where is... Oh. Okay.
Where did I put Sabria's fucking token?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I'll just have to drag a new one out for her. Because she's probably at the table with his mark.
Oh, no, she's in the room with,
there she is.
Yeah.
Bam. She's down here now.
Yeah, she goes up to the group and says, "Hey, I think there's something you guys need to know about the Burgomaster before we go see him."
I don't know how to have Sabria respond, but Ismark just kind of looks a little annoyed. Like, oh great, just more things to tack on. Because, he did just have his fight with his sister.
Yeah.
So, he just goes like, so what do you have to share about the Burgomaster?
I don't know if he's as reliable as he sounds.
Is he missing an eye?
Well, he put people in stockades for, and she does actual air quotes, malicious unhappiness.
But what does that have to do with eyes?
It has nothing to do with eyes.
But you said he was rely. Rohan was like paying 9 attention for like half of her words.
Oh god. I'm face palming, by the way.
I'm just gonna say, I don't even know what I'll say now. she's gonna ignore Rohan and just say, so we should be, I guess, a little cautious about how.
So
I mean, is he really that mean? Because like, if people are unhappy, they should probably be, bad.
Okay.
Rohan doesn't know what air quotes are.
That's fair. I mean, you lived in the woods by yourself. That's fair. Actually. Did not know what air quotes are. God damn. I can't argue that. I want to, but I can't.
I kind of almost want to send Rohan out and say this is the grown-ups are talking.
And Rohan's like the oldest person of the party, I think.
This is coming from the youngest person, like probably in this
to the
entire
oldest
inn.
person. No, Ismark, he'll chime me like malicious unhappiness.
Yeah, there's like, was it 3 or 4 people just in a town square in stockades?
I'm trying to find it right now. There you go. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Oh, right. Yeah, 7. There were 2 children.
5 adults and 2 children. With plaster donkey heads that they're wearing. And yeah, it says a malicious unhappiness. for spreading negative opinions about the upcoming festival.
Ooh, what festival? What festival?
Yeah.
You know what? I guess it's fine. We can just go.
Wait, can you go to the festival?
Yeah, sure, Rohan. Just try not to cause any mischief.
I would never do that.
Um,
I'm gonna imagine both me and Sabri are both like staring daggers at him.
I think it's probably more just like exhaustion. Sadly, the festival is not today. So there's no festival for Rohan to go to right now.
Well, Hunt's gonna go outside and use Mold Earth to make a small statue of himself.
Okay then. You do so. I will move your token outside so you can do that.
Directly in front of the little inn.
Should we wait? Hold on. Is Ramos still on the roof?
Yeah, Ramus is still on the roof wearing a Katsukan staff shirt. I like it.
It's laundry day.
I mean, I'm wearing a Cthulhu shirt, so it's okay. No, anyone that doesn't know what that is, look up Super Art Fight. Yeah, Ramos is still on the roof. Do you want to go get Ramos?
I have Kyle up there. I can just make Kyle kind of like go over to Ramos and just like.
Oh yeah, you got a Kyle.
Yeah.
Yo, Ramos is probably getting a really good view of me making a statue.
Ramos is 3 stories above you, worrying about a roof. You're right in front of the inn. He's probably not paying attention.
By Ayun's blessing, I will defeat this roof.
Damn Ayun. Calling the gods into this.
Ravens have mimicry, right? They can sound like people.
I believe? Question mark?
I'm just going to,
Let's
I
see,
guess.
Raven
kinda...
It says a raven can mimic simple sounds it has heard, such as a person whispering, a baby crying, or an animal chattering. The creature that hears the sound can tell their imitations with a successful 10 insight check.
What if like I kind of take over Kyle, like with my senses and everything, and just say.
I mean, you can slightly control it, but it's still only going to be able to it's not going to be able to have full on sentences.
Just gonna say Burgomaster, if it can even try to temple.
Burgomaster.
Yeah, like we're going.
Probably easier to try to get the raven to say mayor.
Mayor, fine.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't think of a bird trying to say Burgomaster unless it's like a fucking trained parrot. Even then, yeah. I see it having issues.
Our parrot is lazy and doesn't actually like try to say anything. Except for "How are you" in a weird intonation.
Yeah. Then Ramos, you see the weird, decrepit, decaying raven that is Phelan's magical raven fly up to you and try to mutter some words.
What does it actually mutter? What do you want?
I guess he'll try to say like mayor or master for the Burgomaster. But I'm not going to try to mimic how a raven would say that. But
just a minute, I'm almost done.
But it like calls at you a couple times and like repeats.
I'm almost. Jeez, leave me alone. I'm almost done.
So I just tried to roll the performance for my designing of the statue.
Yeah, you rolled a nat 1.
I know. This does not look like Rohan at all. I think it might be a slime.
So, are you trying to finish the roof before you go down, or you? Because it's gonna probably, if I know how Phala acts and how Lily acts, it's probably just gonna keep calling at you.
Just whatever hole I'm working on currently. I'll do the rest later if there's more.
I mean, if I remember, there were like 4 or 5 holes total, and I think you already did like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I think I did 3. I think there's maybe 3 left.
And I had you like roll like the mason, and then I think you already rolled for all of them for the day.
Technically, didn't you like bank time?
Yeah, you banked rolled all of them for like this is what I'm going to get for
Yeah,
the day.
So I'll come down after this one gets finished.
If I'm looking at it, the last two that you rolled were 2 9s, which were technically failures, but would like be like you get it done, but type answers. So I'll say you get this one started. It's like patched up, but it definitely still needs some work before it's considered.
Yeah, I'll come back.
Fixed. And I'm assuming you just come down a ladder to the front of the inn, where you will see a really shitty statue of Rohan.
I mean, would you be able to even tell it's Rohan?
I mean, it's the same size as Rohan. If that helps.
That's nice. He's playing in the dirt.
He is. God bless him.
You can see like Rohan's visibly frustrated at this point that the statue's not turning out well.
Look, we can't all be heroes, or carpenters, or any other ers. So yeah, you come down. I guess Phala, I see you're walking out of the inn. Is that correct?
I mean, are we all just getting ready to go? Like,
unless you have any reason not to, Ismark wants to get the meeting started and done.
yeah. Okay.
I know Sabria wanted to speak to the Burgomaster, so we will have to figure out what happens when she's there. Let me see. Let me pull up all the Burgomaster stuff, as well as the all the other shit. I'm gonna put you guys back on the full Vlecki map. Kaplao. I'm gonna put myself there too. It's been so long since we played. I don't remember what I'm doing anymore. Alright. So I think I read this when you did your little shopping adventure, but I'm gonna... Oh, are you telling Ramos everything that you essentially told the others? Like, you saw people locked up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rohan will tell it too, saying that he's a mean man, apparently, who has unhappiness and problems with his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good to know.
I'm not gonna try to correct that.
Yeah. So you get that information that the Burgomaster has problems with unhappiness and his eyes. All right. But I'll read. You guys start heading to the Burgomasters. I'll reread for everyone else the little intro text for it. It says, like, you walk south to the mansion. I mean, it's obviously not far. It's just right down the road. It says, this mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion's double doors. I don't have a handout for it. I do have a handout for the Burgomaster and his family, but I'll give that will come at a later time. Let me see if there's a map for the Burgomaster's mansion. Oh, there is. How about that? Give me un momento so I can put all your tokens together, and I'll just copy paste you onto the new one. Make things easy for me. Sabria, Ismark, copy. And then I'll put you guys all on the new map. To the Burgomaster. And paste. So you guys should all be on the bottom right-hand side of the map.
Yeah, so also Rohan doesn't know what a Burgomaster is, so he thinks he's a Burgomaster.
The Burgomaster.
Are burgers even a thing in
Why not?
Barovia? Even favored?
I don't see why they
Okay,
wouldn't
then
be.
he has no clue what he is.
I mean, I don't know. If
I mean, I don't see why they
burgers are a
wouldn't be. Oops. Not the maid. The maid does not travel with you guys. So there, you guys are all in, front of the the Burgomasters estate. You see people like coming. It's just like midday. You see people coming and going, like in and out of the grounds to the inn or the inn to the mansion. People that are coming to the mansion, they're all carrying like bundles of twigs and like small branches.
Oh, right, yeah.
And leaving it like in the grand foyer, and walking back out, essentially.
Rohan sees that everyone's carrying twigs in, so he's gonna minor illusion and prestidigitation and conjure a little twig.
I don't think I guess it does. It can be used for a twig. Why not?
Yeah.
Handheld
non-magical
object.
trinkets.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not. Okay, cool.
It'll only last about 6 seconds, but yeah.
No, it lasts a minute. The trinket does.
That's fair. So you have a piece of a fake twig.
Yes. If it disappears, I'll remake it secretly. Try to.
Only one twig.
Oh wait, someone's causing like. Is someone like eating?
Oh, sorry.
Like I can hear the bowl.
I stopped.
It's not me.
I actually meant to. I thought it was Lily, and I meant to click mute on her, and I accidentally clicked it on you, Isaac. I apologize.
I'm done.
I'm like,
I was just finishing the last bits real quick.
So yeah. So I'm not gonna like put other like tokens on for commoners that aren't already on the mat, but they're walking by, like if you guys are like not going directly in yet, they walk up, knock on the door, a maid opens the door, lets them in, they drop their twigs off, and they leave.
I wonder what's that for.
Okay, wait. Can Rohan try to mage hand and like knock a twig out of a commoner's hand?
Why would you want to? You can, but why would you want to?
Why not?
I mean, go ahead and roll a stealth check, and all the other checks I need you to make.
Ayla answers Ramos's question. It's for the next festival.
And what was that festival called? It's just
Which one? The wolf head or the blaze one?
The Sunblaze one. Is it Sunblaze or whatever?
Yeah, I guess this is something that I have it in the notes, and I assume you probably would have said it if we played more often and you remembered it.
So
Oh, yeah.
I rolled like 3 checks of each, so just take the first of both, which was like a 21 and 23.
So yeah, I'll get to that in a moment. There was a sign for the new festival that says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Attendance and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well. Signed the Baron."
Is the Burgomaster's name the Baron?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
So yeah, I'm gonna put that in the chat for you guys because that was something that was brought up.
It's in the handout.
Oh, I gave you guys the handout? Or I think I already gave you
You
the
gave
handout.
me the handout, yeah.
Yeah, because you're the only one there that saw it.
But isn't that accessible to the whole party?
Not unless I make it so.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Well, I mean, technically, she wouldn't be able to show it to the rest of the party either unless she grabbed
Yeah.
the handout.
Yeah, but you'd be able to like tell them that. And I figure since it's one of those we don't play often, I will give that as a freebie in case you meant that to be part of the information you gave.
I'm pretty sure it's also like not too consequential that they have it.
I mean, the only thing that feels I don't know off the top of my head, but the only thing that feels consequential is the attendance and children required. It's so weird sounding. Yes, it's for the Festival of the Blazing Sun. So what do you guys do? Hold on. Rohan's
shouldn't-
mage hand.
Yeah, 23 and 21.
Yeah, you knock out a bundle of twigs from some poor commoner's hands, and they have to grumble and stand up or kneel down and pick it back up. You're an asshole. Congratulations.
Anyway.
No, wait. After I do that, I'm going to walk over to the commoner and hand them my fake twig, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Here, have this.
You do so. I'm gonna have to put a stop to your mischief for now, so we can actually get the story going.
Yeah, no, you're fine. That's it. I just want to make the commentary like too easy. The twig.
Now I'm gonna put a nip in that. I'm gonna nip that bud for a while, just so we can actually get this going, because it's been forever.
Okay,
Sorry.
fair enough.
I mean,
Sorry, I
Once-
love your character, bud. We gotta.
once you get to the Burgomaster, you're free to do stuff if you want.
Yeah.
Uh,
So good.
Shouldn't
time's a
Ismark
charm.
also be leading this procession?
I mean, I just copy pasted you guys.
Because like he's the one with actual official business here.
That's fair. He is.
It feels weird for us, like to.
Look. Fine. Ismark will tell you guys to wait there for a moment.
Did you just move me back?
Yep. He'll knock on the door. Hey, I have a text. Is that Courtney? Yep. She said, "Sorry, phone fell off the table. Call did not reach my ear holes."
Ear holes.
Let's tell Courtney to hurry her ass up so she can join this game. Well, we're here and alive. Whenever you're ready.
Rohan's just gonna silently fall behind, keeping an eye out for things.
So sorry about that interruption there, guys. Yeah, he'll knock on the door. Say a few words to like the maid, especially after she realizes he doesn't have, a bunch of twigs. And she'll essentially escort him, but he's gonna do like, all right, come on, follow me type deal. And she will bring you all into this wonderful little den area. And like essentially like walk off, be like, all right, I will go get the Burgomaster. Or it says the fetch the Baron. And we will, for whatever conversation you need. But so like she hurries off and goes to find the Burgomaster, and I have to find where he is on the map so I can bring him down.
Isn't he right there?
Huh? No,
Is that not the Burgomaster?
that is not.
Oh,
Yeah, as she's leaving, you mind if we sit?
Oh, no, go ahead. Make yourselves comfortable.
Me.
Me. Okay. Cool.
This chair is on a corner. I can't seem to. Ah, shit.
No. I'm just going to assume you're sitting.
What sorcery is this?
oh wait, can't you get your character to align in the middle or corner?
If you I know I can. I can right click your tokens and label them as drawings, and you can move them wherever the fuck you want, and they won't automatically snap to a corner. However, Sabriel, seeing you in distress trying to figure out this sorcery, she goes to one that's actually in the corner and sits down at that one. Beats you to
Well,
it.
I'm gonna press the digitize the ball and just start bouncing it.
Teach me.
Teach me your ways. There you go.
Wait, does he actually say this?
I don't think so. So you guys are waiting there, and it seems like you guys are waiting forever. Like, it's been like a good, 15, 20 minutes of you guys just sitting and waiting. And,
Oh, by the way, before my ball disappears, like the last second before it disappears, I'm gonna shout catch and throw it at Bela, just for it to blink out right before it gets there.
Wait, the what?
so he's using his prestidigitation. His ball only lasts a minute that he's been bouncing and playing with. He said
Oh,
at the last possible seconds before it disappears, he's doing think fast and throws it at you.
well, she knows it's prestidigitation.
But and while it's still there, it still has form.
Yeah,
But
It's a real ball.
it's still a real ball.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a minute. And then, yeah, it's like right as it's like about to hit you, or like catch it, whatever it happens, it fades from existence. Like the last second.
Now I'm staring daggers at him.
I figured you were. But we'll say like, that happens. Like I said, that only lasts a minute. About 14 minutes later, the door finally opens, and you see. Let's see if I have a picture for just the Burgomaster, or if I have to give you the whole family. I think I need to give you the whole family, which is a little annoying. Yeah, it is. I'm going to give you the whole one. Nope, not that one. Just because. By whole family, I really mean it's just a picture of him and his wife. And some dogs. There you go. He shows up.
Oh, that's the wife.
That's the wife. So yeah, he comes in, all looking. That picture makes it look like he only has like 3 fingers, but you know.
Oh, I was gonna say 3 hairs.
That too. He comes in, and he's smiling and trying to look all happy and whatnot, but his smile looks kind of looks like how it does in this photo. It's just kind of creepy looking. And he was like this loud belly voice. He's like, "Welcome, friends. Welcome to Valleki. How are you?"
Rohan's gonna be like, "Hi, Mr. Burgermaster."
I didn't understand a word that was because you're on a phone.
I said Rohan's gonna shout, "Hi, Mr. Burgermaster."
Burgermaster. Okay. He like does like this over exaggerated laugh. He's like, "No, little one, it's Burgo, not burger."
Then I'll be like, "Oh, what's a Burgo?"
That's a good question.
I think it's like an old Germanic word for town.
Yeah. Burgo, historical word for fortified town in medieval Europe. There you go. Thank you, Google. But he after he says that, he like doubles down in his little like bellowy laugh. Yeah. He looks at y'all. He's like, "So I was told that you have business with me." And around this time, you guys also notice that there's like someone else following, like that's with him. I believe, Fayla, you've seen him out in the streets.
Yeah, I would recognize him, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Show 2 players. Boom. I think it's already clipped to the show 2 players. But if you guys had the handout for Isaac, yeah, a character named Isaac.
Spitting image.
Yeah. He's just a tall, muscular looking man that's you can see like his fingers and hands look more like claws than they do hands.
Oh, hey, look who just joined.
Oh, do we have a Courtney?
We do.
Yeah.
We have a Courtney. I have to adjust my cameras now.
I'm here to eat Pop-Tarts and fuck up your cameras.
And
I'm all out of Pop-Tarts.
And you succeeded on both.
No, I didn't. I'm literally out of Pop-Tarts.
Oh. Well, you half succeeded on things.
Yeah.
You rolled a nat 10.
Yeah.
As I readjust my cameras now. There we go. They're better. They will work for right now. I think half of Courtney's face is missing, but it's okay.
It's fine. Nobody
It's an
needs
easy
to see
fix.
that.
It's an easy fix. Ready? Kaplow. Look, now I have your whole face.
Ew, gross.
You said it, not me.
I know.
Okay, as long as we're clear on that.
Self-depreciating humor is my specialty.
Yeah. How are you? we're at the Burgomaster's house right now. His mansion.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Well, he just introduced himself.
Okay.
So you haven't missed anything really yet.
Okay.
I called him a Burgermaster.
Yeah, he called.
Of course you did.
He was called a Burgermaster. You see, he has walked in with a. I gave everyone access to the handout, so when you get into Roll20, you'll be able to see it.
Okay.
But in the named NPC handouts, there's one for him, as well as one for someone named Isaac.
God damn it.
Yep.
Do you mind? Excuse me.
I need the Burgomaster's stuff. There it is, that one. Burgomaster Mansion. But he introduced himself like he kind of looks creepy like everyone else in fucking Barovia does.
Yeah.
But he's like a smile that will not go away.
The Burgomaster or the
Burgomaster.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
The guy that's with him, it says he's missing he's missing one of his arms is missing.
Okay.
And his other arm, he's a dude that it's like follows the Burgomaster everywhere. One of his arms are missing, and the other one looks more claw-like than, not claw-like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should mention to Courtney that before we came here, Fela got back to the inn just to tell everybody the Burgomaster might not be someone we can really rely on because he apparently puts people in stockades for malicious unhappiness.
Yeah, malicious unhappiness.
That face.
Puts people in stockades for that. Oh, I'm sorry. The dude Isaac actually he has both of his arms. He only had one arm, but it says woke up one day from a drunken stupor to find a new arm had grown to replace the one he had lost. The new appendage, which explains it how I kind of did, has barbed spines, elongated fingers, and long nails.
Okay.
Kind of like a demon's arm.
Yeah.
Is he part amphibian? Does he just get to regrow limbs?
I don't know, but yeah, he like one arm is like clearly like a foot longer than the other, and it's all like devil-like looking. What the hell was that?
Motherfucker!
Cats.
Oh, did he just knock shit over?
Yeah, they're
Cats
destroying her
being cats.
bookcase.
And I can't get up and fix it because I'm not wearing pants. I'm just kidding.
No pants party.
Woo!
I mean, who wears pants?
Not you, unless you're at work.
I mean, that's the only time that it's socially necessary. If you
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. You showed up just in time for him to introduce himself, and you see his weird-looking henchman behind him, with his like arms like split, like outspread, with arms wide open, still with his creepy smile.
Is he singing Creed?
Yes.
Okay.
Would Fela be able to make the connection that that's the guy who gets those dolls?
No, because you did. I don't know. Did he say who it was that did? I don't remember. Ugh, get my words out.
I mean I know it's I don't know if
Let me see.
what's
What
his
did
name?
tell you?
Blinsky actually said is Mark's name.
Let me see.
He did say.
I mean, yeah, he said that someone for the Burgomaster wants those dolls. You guys, yeah, you never mentioned the dolls to the people.
I did not yet because Irina wasn't there,
Yeah.
and we were heading out. Like Fela would have wanted to tell Irina herself.
Oh, well, that's a shame. All right.
It
Cool.
would also be too awkward to bring it up in this situation too.
Yeah, probably. Cool. So yeah, the Burgomaster's finally like, so I heard you had business with me. What is it you wish? Ooh. What is it that you wish? Is like, time's very valuable here. We have to get the next festival ready.
What's a festival?
It's a party to celebrate happiness and joyous times for everyone.
That sounds
I didn't know if
amazing.
you wanted the.
Well, it is amazing. We hold festivals quite often here in this town. I think you will like it.
I'm extremely excited. And he's like really giddy.
What the hell is going on in the background on his camera and phone?
Nothing.
But yeah, you tell him that if Rohan's getting really giddy and excited, the Burgomasters he feeds off and is like, yes, and all will be well, and he claps and gets all happy and giddy himself.
Does Ismark bring up?
Yeah, I mean we're getting to that.
It wouldn't make sense for any of us to bring that
No,
up since
it really
is.
wouldn't. So you are correct. But he will walk into the room completely, just followed by. Well, this dude will stay right here at the door. Ismark will chime. He'll stand up from the old couch he's sitting on. He's like, a good day, sir, yeah. My name is Ismark. We've come from the village of Barovia itself. That's my sister. We're trying. I'm hoping she can seek refuge here in your town for a while. He tries to stutter. He's like, the Lord. And he emphasizes gets that knowing you know who the fuck I'm talking about without when I say this. It's he has his sights on her, and I feel that Barovia is no longer safe. And as soon as he mentions the Lord, the Burgomaster's demeanor completely changes, 360, 180, all of those turns.
180.
I know, 720, 540. It does a 540. He makes a full turn and then a half. Because why not? And right, he goes demeanor drops. He goes we have nothing to do with that devil of a man. And he just kind of leaves it in the air right there. That's what I'm looking for. My scissors. He's and if she is pining over your sister, then she has no business here. We do not invite anyone that may have any ties to such a creature in my village.
That is not what Ismark wanted to hear, is it?
Probably.
Well, that's not very happy, is it?
He'll look at you and he's we get rid of the unhappiness. It is not welcomed here. And anyone that brings him brings unhappiness. And he becomes really curt and to the point.
Rohan's gonna jump in at this point and be like, yeah, and unhappiness is bad.
Your little one gets it. We believe in pure happiness, and that all will be well as long as we keep ourselves happy.
Did Fela make us aware of the whole stockade for malicious unhappiness thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
She told everybody before we got here.
So you know about the stockades.
And what's your secret to happiness, if I may ask?
Good jokes, good wine, parties, anything to drill out the humdrum of life.
Rohan knows jokes. Hey, what do you call a country vampire?
You start the joke, and he's like, "Ooh, a joke," and then you mention vampire, and he goes, he like stifles back. He's like, tries to let you finish the joke, but he's like very like choked up and curt about it. He's like, I don't know.
Sorry, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, he was kind of like of two minds. Like, I want to hear this joke, but you mentioned a vampire.
Way to read the crowd there, bud.
He's like, and obviously we help keep our happiness at its fullest. Fullest, yeah. We punish those who would stifle that happiness.
Yes,
Okay.
by
New
putting
joke,
them in
new joke.
stockades, we've heard.
Yes, well, they should have thought better than to talk down on my good fortune or my good faith in attempts to create a happier world for everyone.
Okay. New joke. Why do graveyards have fences?
I don't know, little one. Why?
Because people are dying to get in.
But do you presentation to drum the drums?
No.
Yeah,
He's gonna do jazz hands though.
Roll me a performance check
God.
to see how well he. You know what? I shouldn't have had you roll. I should have just like, oh wow, goddamn, nat one again, son. You are not good at performance. That's your second one of the day on performance.
I don't know.
In a row for performance.
Yeah, he goes. I think I've heard that one before. Good try though.
Well, it's just gonna be visibly saddened at this point, and just like hang his head down.
He might risk getting in the stockade.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pat him on the head and be like, "Let the adults talk for a minute, bud."
I like how everyone treats him like a kid when he's the oldest one in the party.
I know.
He doesn't
Treats
act like
himself
it.
like a kid.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, he continued. He doesn't really say much else. But he does pretty much. He goes, or he will say like to Ismark, he's like, if the creature's after your sister, you're best to find somewhere else for her. She's not welcomed here. She will only bring sadness and the devil upon us. And
Has he mentioned at all that he's basically the Burgomaster of Barovia?
I don't think
No.
that would get him anywhere around here.
He did not, and kind of like what Phala said, I don't think that's going to hold much. Is like, congratulations, you run another town. It's not mine.
Do you know of any other place we could go, if you will not receive us sanctuary here?
Let's see. Let me open up the full Barovia because I know there is another town. I just don't remember what it's called. Well, you are best to try the only other village here or town within the lands of Barovia is the village of Kretsk, and that is we will not take her here. That is your only place left. There is an abbey right outside of that village. Maybe they will take her, but
Irina didn't come with us, correct?
she did not. She stayed at the inn because she wanted nothing to do with the idea of coming to the Burgomaster.
I
Ismark,
thought
have you
about
any-
arguing about it, but
Ismark, do you have any experience with Kretz, was it?
Kretsk. It's a weird Krezk. Kretsk. That's going to be annoying to try to say. I already know that for a fact. He is like, this is the first village I've traveled to that's not Barovia. So I know very little about the other towns. I've heard about the Abbey, but that's about it. But no, I don't know much about it. But yeah. So like you see like Ismarok just like sunken down in his chair. Whatever blood, it looks like the blood in his face is like drained. He's like, "What do I do now?"
Yeah.
And he actually he looks like he's about to protest and like, but then like, he gets a look at the giant man with the devil hands and he goes, "Maybe not."
Yeah.
So,
Phelo's gonna wait till like everybody else's conversation was over before she brings up her thing.
Go ahead. You can.
Huh?
You can.
I don't know. I've been thinking about how to roleplay, and I'm not even sure how. So I'm just gonna say what she wants to talk about, if that's
Uh-huh.
okay. Yeah, she's just gonna inquire about, where like the closest library is, or like who has the most gathered knowledge around here.
Most gathered knowledge.
Yeah.
You would ask something like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I have an answer for that. The most gathered. He look. He says, "Well, what type of knowledge are you looking for?"
I'd like to know more about the history and geography of Barovia. And she's gonna try sucking up like this great town of Valleki and all the surrounding areas.
He's like,
Do I need
trying to
persuasion?
butter me up. I see.
Do I need Oh, damn it! He saw through that.
I'm pretty sure Phala is in general pretty easy to read.
God damn it!
He will say, he's like, well, if you want history in our beautiful town, you can always try the church. They keep documents of, as buildings that have been. They keep all the legal documents essentially, like the birth certificate type things and the and this year such and such building was built. It's like it won't give you like a detailed history of it's not gonna be like a textbook, but you can use that to infer whatever knowledge you wish.
I guess I'll press on more about like the history of Barovia itself.
Barovia itself.
Yeah.
Well,
Not just this town.
when it comes to the rest of this land, most of our stories are just told, verbally.
Oral tradition.
Oral tradition. There's no library to say. People keep their own documents, their own, ledgers, diaries, whatever. But we at least not in this town. There's no full-on history section. We do have or the general store sells some books. You can try them, see if they have anything interesting. They mostly sell nonfiction though. A lot of
Nonfiction is what she wanted, so I guess that's good.
If you want some weird love triangle stories, the bookstore has a bunch of them.
Oh my god.
No, she looks slightly disappointed and said, "Thank you."
Your best bet would be the church, other than the weird books the store sells. And he shudders a little bit, and then he's like, "Wait, I have a smile," and he gets his smile back.
Okay, Rohan would be like, Mr. Burgomasters, I have a question.
Yes, little one?
I need 10 gold worth of charcoal and herbs, and your store will only give me 2 gold worth for 10. Is there any chance you can help me out? It's for the festival.
Well, little one, do you know of a phrase called supply and demand?
No, I just need herbs and coal.
Well,
And incense. You keep forgetting about the incense.
incense.
Phalos just cries.
he looks at you as well. The way supply and demand works is we have a limited supply. If the demand calls for it, we have to raise the prices for a small, big demand, small supply. We have to charge more to make sure that the people that actually want it and need it get it over just, wasting resources.
And then I'll just be like, but I worked hard to save up this 10 gold just for the festival. Is there no way you can help me out?
I'll tell you what. You come to the festival, show us that you can have a wonderful time. You help spread happiness, and I'll see what I can do.
Internally, dang it. Externally, he nods his head.
Yeah. Did you really think you're gonna?
You get to go to a festival. What are you complaining about?
Yeah. Did you really think you're gonna get off that easy? Where he was just gonna tell them to give you the gold, give you the shit?
Yes. Come on, I need at least a little persuasion.
He gave you he will help you get your 10 gold worth of incense, coal, and other herbs. He's like, but you have to do something for him. You have to show that you are true to the happiness that is Valeki. And you will get your shit that you need for your summoning.
He's like, I got this.
Phala also wants to inquire about the book club, whether he knows anything about it.
You mentioned the book club, and he visibly scowls.
Okay.
For a split second, and then tries to go back to a smile, but you can see that there's some withering hatred there. He goes, you mean what that wench proclaims or has? If I could find her, if I could catch her in the act with this damned book club of hers, I'd dissolve it right away.
Again, that's not very happy.
You say that, and he goes he forces himself to smile. He's like, angry smile.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, you're right. I should smile, but that bitch won't stop. And he pushes I can't. He tries to figure out how to word this without giving too much away. It's like, let's say the woman that runs this, that supposedly runs this book club, has been trying to usurp my power here for way too long.
How long exactly?
Longer than I care to find in the book. But it's a very long time.
Oh, you mean the book of...
Yeah, in my module. I know that he's been... That it's...
I was about to say.
They've been having... they've been... Him, and he'll say the woman's name is a Lady Watcher.
Okay.
Wait, Phala should know.
They're essentially they have a cold war going on between the two of them.
Oh God.
That's the easiest way to explain it. They have a cold war going on. Neither side is making that first move into open animosity, but it's there.
Yeah.
Yes. But he says nah, that's all he says. Oh wow, okay. But he does look back at Phelan and goes, you'd be better off not partaking in that club. It's...
She just simply nods at him. That's it.
I feel like I gave myself a headache doing that. Doing like the clench, like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have learned some things about the Burgomaster.
Indeed.
Vela's still physically uncomfortable at Ismark being in the room, standing at blocking the only exit.
Oh, Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want everyone to roll me a perception check, please.
Slightly above average.
What the hell's going on up there?
I'm really perceptive. I'm not funny though, sadly.
Oh wow, you did roll really well. Give me 1 second. Oh, turns out there is a library in the Burgomaster's house. He lied to you all. Cool.
What?
Well,
Whatever.
what a dick.
Haha. You guys, or Rohan and Sabria,
Mm?
the two of you hear a, you hear, like, a loud, like, thump, or, like, banging, a couple floors above you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, sound kind of like how when the cats in Courtney's room destroyed her bookshelf. It's just like
It's not like a rhythmic.
No, it sounds like something heavy falling.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Burgomaster, where's that bathroom?
Oh my god.
The outhouse is outside.
Thank you. I'm gonna go to there.
Okay. He'll like point to Isaac. Isaac is going to guide Isaac to the outhouse.
Lol.
But he's like, make sure the little one doesn't explore.
Yeah.
And they will take you to, like, it's going to put you guys down at the bottom side of the map, because it's not like, an outhouse is not on the map. But he takes you there. He takes you to a bathroom. It's just like,
Yo, so like, is the outhouse like just like literally an old style outhouse in the middle of a field?
Yep.
Okay, alright. Oh, this is gonna hurt Rohan more than he would like. But, so... okay, wait a minute. He's going to... How much noise does it make if I use Molder?
Alright, I can't understand half of what you're saying because of your audio.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, how much noise does it make if I use Molder?
Mold Earth?
It's just somatic, so it's literally just me waving my hand.
I mean, the act of the earth being molded, depending on what you're doing with it, it's going to cause different types of noise.
I want to dig down.
Uh-huh. Are you trying to
Yeah.
Are you trying to escape the outhouse?
Yes.
Of course he is.
We'll come back to that at some other point.
Okay.
Because I have an hour left with all of you guys, and I'm not going to spend it on hijinks of Rohan. Not
No,
today.
I'm trying to get to the top of the house where the noise was.
I know you are, but I want to make sure
Hijinks
nothing
of
else is
Rohan.
going on first before I do that, because especially with you not on an actual computer, it seems to take a little bit longer to do things, and I don't want to spend too much time on that. If we have to, we will do that next time as I wave my scissors around, which is perfectly safe.
That's fine.
This is fine.
So what do you got? What is everyone else doing? Like, Isaac has left as escorted Rohan to an outhouse.
I'm gonna lean over to my other two compatriots and be like, someone should probably go with him. Really?
I shouldn't laugh, but goddamn.
Done.
I think at this point they've already left, so the you like leaning in, like someone should go with them. I think it's a moot point.
I know it is. That's why I said it.
So, do you guys have any other questions for the Burgomaster, or otherwise he's going to bid you all adieu and tell Ismark to get his sister out of his fucking town.
I think our official business is done.
Ramos, Sabria, anything?
Nothing for me.
Sabria is remarkably quiet.
Okay. I'm having fun with these scissors. Cool. Then
You are a psychopath.
I am. Then, the Burgomaster will, he'll nod and bid adieu. He says, "You all know where the front door is. I'll have one of my maids, direct you just in case." She's like on the other side of the door, like waiting for you all, and he will venture his way up the steps and out of play.
I think as he's leaving, Sabria will turn around. May you find all the happiness in the world you deserve.
Ooh. Such a backhanded.
And if he turns around, she'll flash the biggest smile she can, and then turn around and walk out.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those. He doesn't quite catch what you said correctly, so he's like, he goes, and he turns around, he sees you smiling, he goes, "And all will be well," and he walks up his own stairs.
You didn't get the joke.
He didn't.
I'm just kidding. All right, go ahead.
But everyone else got it. People that were paying attention. People that were paying attention got it.
Yeah.
He's too busy in his own little world.
Dumbass.
So, what is that? Before I get to Rohan's adventures, anything else you all wish to do? Like, Ismark is just quiet. He's like trembling. You can't tell if it's out of fear, anger, or suffering. All the things that lead to the dark side.
I guess Fela will reassure him and say, we'll try to we'll find a way to keep Irina safe.
And he,
perhaps we'll have better luck in crits.
He gives like a kind of like a half-assed smile. He's like, yes, well, I guess we'll have to try, won't we? And he still like sullen and begins he just starts aimlessly walking towards the direction of the inn.
Think about it. He's walked off, so just kind of talking to the rest of my group. This really is the best outcome, because considering that, motioning back towards the Burgomaster's house, she wouldn't do well here anyway.
Fela nods in agreement. Yeah.
She has no intention of staying here, regardless of her brother's wishes.
Although Fela's gonna mention she is interested in learning a little bit more about the book club, and she wants to check out the church as well, just in case.
Okay.
Actually, I was wondering if the church might offer a refuge. Wouldn't that be safe against vampires?
I guess you'll have to go and find out, won't you?
I mean, she'll mention that to the group.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
All right. Let us go figure out what Rohan's doing and how well he does.
Oh god.
Are we just gonna leave without him? Like, are we just gonna make our way back to the inn without him?
Yeah, are you guys
He'll
leaving
eventually
him?
find his way back.
Miss, someone should go with him. Is now like he'll find his way back.
I said that jokingly.
Oh, okay. So, Mr. Rohan, let's see how we can do this. Let me look up Mold Earth real quick.
I swear
Of course
to God,
it's
that is his fucking signature spell, and I hate it.
I love it.
I love it.
Look, as a DM, yes, I hate it. As someone that is viewing this, like I said in the chat yesterday, someone that's viewing this,
Yeah.
I love it. As someone that has to roleplay this out, I fucking hate it, and I
hate my life.
I have found a wonderful little middle ground to put myself in.
Yeah.
You know what? You instantly evacuate and move along the way. So, so here's looking at Mold Earth. Yeah, you can target an area of loose earth. You instantly excavate it, move it along the ground, and deposit it up to 5 feet away. So you have to find a place to put this earth that you're molding and digging. You're essentially in a porta potty.
And it has to be loose too.
Yeah. So where are
Well,
you?
that is just any earth, basically.
Yeah, other than like stone, but
Well, the earth becomes more compact the further down you go.
true. But I can't imagine him going that deep into the ground because he's a small person.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'd like to get food first.
Okay, so
I want to know where you're going to
about-
try to put. Where are you going to try to put this earth that you're digging up?
Okay, wait. I got a new idea.
Oh god.
Okay. Can I move Earth to fill in the hole in the porta potty?
You can't create earth.
No. Can I move it inside the hole where the porta potty is, though?
So where are you taking it from? Like you're in the porta potty, essentially. Where are you taking the
Fair.
earth from, and where are you putting it?
Never mind. Plan B. I'm gonna minor illusion a disembodied head in the porta potty.
Oh dear.
Okay,
What's happening right now?
you do so.
That's
Actually, wait. Yeah, no, that seems worked. Okay. And then as soon as I do that, I'm gonna open the bathroom door and be like, Mr. Isaac, is that supposed to be in there? And then points to the porta potty.
All right, I'm glad I knew what you were planning on doing because your audio cut out for a second and got really muffled. But he looks into the porta potty. I'm going to stop saying porta potty now. I'm going to call it an outhouse like it is. He looks into the outhouse, sees, so just a head.
Yeah, literally just the head.
All right.
I'm gonna make it the head of that ringmaster that's in town.
Oh, the circus dude.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks down at it. Make sure my rolls are set to GM rolls because fuck that.
Secrets.
Secrets. Because I want to see. I don't want you to know what I rolled, but I will act out depending on what he rolls.
Yes.
So he looks down at it. Ooh. He goes. He's like, "That's a head."
The fuck?
Your audio is cutting out so bad. I think you made a mistake of trying to do this on your phone.
I'm kind of afraid of that house.
So no, he looks at it. So essentially, just so I can explain what it is better. He looks at it and he rolled a 1 on his wisdom. To the fact he's like, I don't know what. He's like, he doesn't know how to react. He's like, that's a head, and he's also not really smart. He's kind of a deformed person. He's kind of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like,
I'm gonna be actually saying, like, shouldn't the Burgomaster know it's a head in his toilet?
he goes, just like, that's a good idea. And he goes to pick it up, and his hand goes through it.
Ah.
Because it is an illusion spell, and he is not smart enough to, like, he thinks it's a head. He was going to pick it up. He goes,
Gosh dang it.
I cannot pick it up. Little one, pick up the head.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm gonna be like, that has diseases on it. You shouldn't pick it up.
He goes, you're right. And then he wipes his hand on your doublet.
Okay. Go have servants pick it up, Isaac. They can deal with diseases.
Maybe. You come with me.
Okay.
He will... I guess he will lead you back out front. And I guess at this point you would probably see the others leaving as you were walking around. Like, they're probably like a little ways up the block. So
I'll just be like, I'm gonna go with them.
and he is like, no, you found head. You explained
And I'll
to
start.
me. But, he does just like, you will stay with us. You're the one that found the head. You will explain to the master. Yeah. You weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Aha.
You know, I think this will be...
Actually, wait. No. I'll be like, okay, but they should come too, because they're part of it.
He looks and goes, but they didn't find the head. You did.
Yeah, don't
How
rope
do
us
you
into
know
your
they
bullshit.
didn't find the head?
I know because I was with you, and you found head, and my hand went through head. You will find the maids and the master, and they will deal with this. And you will explain to master what you found. And on that note, just so I can actually have this played out with an Isaac at a working computer, that's where I'm going to call this little area. Just because I don't know I also don't know where to go from here.
I don't either.
I don't know where to go from here for the other players. I don't know where to go from here with you, and I know where to go with it from you. It's just that with whatever you got going on there, it's making this a little bit of a difficultness.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I apologize that we were doing a shorter session on our first session back, but I needed to get everyone's headspace of what we're doing, and I think we've accomplished a decent amount. You've met the Burgomaster, and is Mark. Rohan is now having another adventure. Yeah. Welcome back, guys. How's it feel to be back after like a month of...
Alright, I'm gonna head out then.
Okay.
Sorry about that, man.
How does it feel after like a month of being back, guys? I know you got some of you didn't really do much. But how's it feel?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Cool. I'm back on some
I had my magical adventure around town.
Your magical shopping adventure.
It wasn't just shopping. It was like
Look,
recon.
That is my nickname for that episode, the magical shopping adventure.
It was mostly recon and information gathering.
Yeah. Courtney, I see that you're barely awake, but how you feeling?
I'm barely awake, and I seem to have lost a contact lens, and I'm afraid it's still in my face.
Oh no.
That's why, I'm sorry, I probably, half my face looks super high.
I mean, you always look high, so... Are you sure you're not always high anyway?
Right. I am not always high. I wish I was always high. That would be nice.
Because I got high. Yeah, Ramos didn't do much this episode, I'm sorry. It feels like Ramos is just there for the ride. Like, every fucking session we have done.
I feel like he is. I
Like,
feel like that's just part of the character.
it is, but I feel like it fits the character, but as a player, I feel like I'm not including you enough.
No, I don't mind it.
It's still upsetting a little bit.
Still-
It is my own insecurities feeling upset about that. All right, let me have
Give
this.
Ramos his own magical adventure.
Let me have this.
The whole time, how do I get home? I don't want this.
Someone
Why are
help
we
me.
here?
Yeah, I definitely did. I rolled a 1 on wisdom for the giant dumb man,
Excellent.
and I was expecting to fail, but I wasn't expecting to fail that bad. So I'm like, I have to roll with this now. I have to make it. He's that dumb to not realize this is a bad thing.
Yes.
Cool. I guess we should do some quick outros just so people can remember who all of you the fuck are. And I'm going to start with the person that didn't do much talking at all, which will be Dave.
I'm Dave. I'm founder of Tactical Tokens. I also go by Subcycle, and I do lots of cool music stuff. I like the Electro Swing radio station on digitally imported radio and Japanese pop music on radio tunes, and it's really cool. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Damn.
Channeling his inner zero punctuation.
Yeah, right? Mr. Clearly don't want to be here today.
Ouch.
Right?
Ouch.
Courtney, anything you wish to tell us? You came in late, but, we still appreciate you.
Of course. I'm Cornelius. I stream Minecraft and do stupid shit, and
Play
I work
Minecraft.
all the fucking time.
You need to find, like, a single job that pays well enough that you don't have to work, like, 10 jobs.
Panera is actually pretty nice.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I don't...
So I just picked up. So like I've got the arcade thing, which I'm desperately trying to leave, and I picked up a delivery job at Panera Bread,
Uh-huh.
which pays pretty decently for being a delivery job.
So,
But-
is it for Panera itself, or is it, like, through, like, one of those delivery service sites like Grubhub or shit?
So it's both, and I know that's super weird, but like it's employed by Panera, but Panera has a partnership with all 3 of the major delivery services. So we utilize those, but it's Panera's drivers that are making all the deliveries still.
That's amazingly awesome.
Yes. So,
I feel like that's kind of what they do with my wife's work at Pizza Hut.
oh really?
Because they just started using Grubhub, but
Yeah.
they have their own delivery drivers, so I'm assuming
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Yeah. So it's like I'm employed by Panera, but I'm making all the deliveries between Panera and the delivery services.
That's
that
actually kind of
people are
awesome.
ordering
'Cause
Panera,
this is- I have learned people seem to tip more through those apps than they do through,
The tips
Not.
are not bad, and for my first like week, the tips have not been bad.
Yeah, I can
Um,
imagine so.
I've also talked to my manager, and he's gonna start training me in other areas of the store so I can get more hours.
Nice.
And maybe I can just have one job and just work at that one job.
And
all
not
the
like
time.
20 of them.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'd rather just work the one job with ridiculous hours than 5 jobs with
Equally
ridiculous
ridiculous
hours.
hours.
Yeah.
Alright. Lily, you got anything you want to share with the class or no?
No, not really. I
didn't
mean,
think so.
my life has been pretty much the same.
I,
I'm starting physical therapy soon.
Woo.
Cool.
But I do want to remind you that you should probably upload episode 11 soon before it disappears.
Yeah, I probably should. I'll get to that. I'll update all of my videos from this and possibly Morel, probably not Morel, to YouTube. I haven't decided yet.
I mean, you already have Morel stuff on YouTube, right? Or...
I don't even fucking know. I don't pay attention. I'm a horrible streamer. Let's put it out there. I'm not the best around. Yeah, I am O'Day. I stream sometimes. It's usually doing this, which I'm glad we're back. They may not look it, but I actually am glad we are back. And on Thursdays, we play my homebrew world of Morel. With Lily being one of the players, as well as 2 other players. One from fucking England, and one in outside of Las Vegas, somewhere in Nevada. Either way, 3 vastly different time zones because I'm on the eastern shore of the U.S. And it's like everyone is like 5 hours apart from each other, and it is ridiculous, and I love it. Um, that's all I have. And bye bye, people. As I wave really fastly behind the cameras.